person, and today's video is all about how to style your nightstand. Clearly, styling your nightstand isn't nearly as important or even daunting as a huge shelving unit, which is what I like so much about it. It's just like these little moments you can put on your nightstand that makes getting into bed that much more fun. So I'm going to style 3 different nightstands for you and show you why they work. So the only thing that's really crucial that you have to have on your nightstand is lighting. You don't want to have to obviously go to your wall and turn off and on your overhead light once you're in bed. So I have, naturally, a hot pink velvet vintage hanging pendant, and it is kind of filling all this vertical space here. Okay, my nightstand du jour right now is this amazing vintage 70s burlwood Milo Boffman piece. What's so great about it is that it's the right height. See, it's like the height of the bed. You don't want it too much higher. You can have it a little bit lower, but you want it about the same height as the mattress. I also like something that smells really nice, so I either bring in a candle or flowers or sometimes both. I'm going to add some pretty books. Why this works is that you have the lighting being this big vertical piece up here. So then you need something horizontal to ground it, like the tray and the book. And then you always need something sculptural or something quirky to kind of throw things off. In this case, the flowers are what's like sculptural about this vignette. And there you have it, a wonderfully styled nightstand. Nightstand number 2. This nightstand also a very good height for this and very good storage as well. This vignette is going to be a little bit more modern and a little bit more fresh. Yeah, staying in my color palette, blues and whites clearly, but I want to warm it up a little bit, so I'm going to add some wood. This box is actually a jewelry box. It's one of the more masculine jewelry boxes out there. But I like how it brings in some warmth with all the blues and whites. We're almost there. It's looking good, but it is missing a small wooden shoe. Voila! So we have a pretty consistent color palette, blues, whites, with some wood to warm it up. We have the lamp that has some height. We have the jewelry box that is our horizontal grounding piece in this case. And then we have this little shoe for our sculptural and quirky moment. Nightstand number 2. And vignette number 3. For this one, I brought in this vintage burl side table that I love very much. The height isn't totally amazing. It's definitely a little bit short, and the fact that there isn't very much storage isn't totally amazing, but it is totally amazing, so it's good enough for me to use as my nightstand. Alright, first ingredient, we all know, but at this point, is lighting. So I have an accordion lamp that I'm obsessed with. It's definitely filling all this vertical space that we need filled, but I still want something a little bit more vertical on the table. Every bedroom doesn't need a potted plant or a succulent, but when you have them that are this cute, it doesn't hurt to put on your nightstand. Alright, back to tray or something horizontal, somewhere to put your jewelry that you take off at night. I love this tray. Staying within the color palette, here we have blue, white, wood, gold, and we've added cowhide on the rug to add even more warmth. I'm pretty much done here. We have all the elements we need, but what we don't have is a brass plain sculpture, so I'm pretty sure that every nightstand could also use a brass sculpture of a plane. Everything looks always better in odd numbers, so I have a grouping of 3 items, and I have something with height, something that's sculptural in the middle, and something that's very low and flat to help ground the whole space. There you have it, folks. It's 3 different nightstand vignettes, all in one bedroom in mine. And don't be too precious about it. It's not that daunting. You can change it up all the time. Just have fun and go forth and style.